Good evening, loves. How are you? It's Shonda, and welcome to Shonda Says. It is a Monday evening. How are you? Monday evenings, if you're a fan of Shonda Says, I like to discuss a little food for thought and inspiration, but I'm going to tell you tonight is very personal. This is about me tonight. I needed a little inspiration tonight. Last week and the week before, I'm coming off the high of a childhood dream of mine, and that was debuting my clothing line. And just getting caught up into that and being, I'm hesitating because I'm trying to find the right words. It's almost surreal when you've wanted something your whole life and you're excited and it finally happens. It's a great feeling. It's also a little scary because when you want something so bad, especially in business, you want it to be successful. So, I've just been really happy about that and people ordering. I'm so happy about people's response to the line, just been very positive. But what I want to speak about tonight is not about that. I'm one of those people that when I reach a goal, I tend to still want to go on to another goal. There's just certain things with me that I just have to accomplish. And I just have to know that when I am able to accomplish one thing, I need to move on to something else. And I want so much for myself to just grow as a person, as an individual. And yes, as a woman, I'm one of those women, I want to have it all. So late last week, in the midst of all my happiness, something happened that came to my attention. And something happened where, how do I describe it? Something that I felt was meant for me happened for someone else. And I went to my husband in tears because I was like, but I do this, I do that, I do this, and I do that. And I just was so upset because this was a goal that I still haven't gotten out of my body. It's one of those things that I still have to accomplish. And thank God for my partner because every time I do go through something, Scoop kind of is that sounding board for me. He'll put things into perspective for me. And what happened was, I'm crying upset. And he goes, Sean, you have to put on blinders and you have to run your own race. You have to understand whatever gifts happens for someone, that's for them. And whatever gifts happens for you, that's for you. And when I do this vlog and I give advice and I try to empower and inspire people, these are all things that I should know. What he said to me wasn't foreign, but it's one thing to give your heart to someone else and give your advice, but it's a whole other thing to ingest advice and take advice. And I realized that, I needed that. I needed someone to empower and inspire me that whatever goals I have, it may not come when I want it, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen or what I wish to happen will not come to fruition. I just have to stay focused on my dreams and stay focused on what I want and continue to put in the work. And I realize that's what it is. A lot of times we put our work into something and we put our hard work and diligence, concentration, all of it goes into wanting to achieve something big. And sometimes we don't feel it's happening fast enough or we don't feel it's getting the appreciation and the adoration that it deserves at the time it deserves. But, it's very easy at this vulnerable time for me, or even you, if you're going through something similar as this, for you to give up and just say, you know what, I can't. I'm done. I'm through. But I will tell you, for me as a woman, as a person, especially after losing my mom, I don't want to cry because I think of her. I became obsessed with allowing myself to dream and to fulfill them because I know how precious time is. And I know that I know what she wanted from me. So I hope I don't lose my eyelashes. So the one dream has happened. I just have so much more I wanted to. So in sharing my story, I want to say don't give up. Whatever is happening for someone else, whatever is going on that you see that you feel you may deserve, it doesn't mean that you don't still deserve it and that you're still not going to receive it. It's just going to come at the time that God decides to give it. And 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, it's at a time and a maturity level and an emotional level where you're ready to receive it. So with that being said, I continue on. And again, thank you all so much for supporting me and Giovanna at Curvista Plus. You can go on, you can order. And I'm going to do a vlog on Friday about the whole fashion thing and, you know, my journey with that process. And if there's more of you out there who want to start your own line, I encourage you to fulfill those things. But before I go on and keep watering, we'll talk soon. I love you. And email me, shondasays1@gmail.com. Follow me on Twitter, Shonda Says, @Shonda Says. And we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.